We all fall down. The question is, who gets back up? Your name will forever be in history.
When you find out what you want, what you can be.
It's a path less taken,
Not the beaten path.
that everyone else takes.
Earn it. Today. We had a long summer with Coach Philly. He definitely prepared us all in the weight room and on the field with all the sprints and conditioning we did. Everyone was hyped up and just ready for the season. Came in during camp, a lot of veteran players, juniors and seniors, and guys who've been there before. So we came into camp with a lot of confidence, and our goal was to have the best camp as possible so we could start the season off with a win. The message was always just take it day by day. You know, like our slogan, "Earn it today." That was always our message, to take it day by day, focus on your job for that day, and that would help us in the long run.
I mean, you don't think about much but football. You don't have class, or you really don't have anything else to think about besides just waking up and football, and you really don't have like conditioning that much like we do over the summer with the 110s, things like that. So once we get that out the way and we come in and we just focus on football and focus on our fundamentals.
Higher knee, Arthur. Hands in general. Hands in general. Sink, boss. Sink.
Down. 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 Down.
Facing the home stance. On your backs.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Feet. Knees up for the end. Knees up. Knees up. Knees up.
Step the end. Finish through.
Sit Darren Green. Snap the hand back. Snap the hand back. Snap it. Snap.
Our players have been very dedicated. They all stay here in the summer, including many walk-ons. So we're usually in great shape once we get back out onto the field. And you just hope that every player reaches their potential during those 29 practices. Inevitably, some get banged up, some get injured and miss time, and then you have to rapidly accelerate them back to try to make up for missed repetitions and so forth. But overall, it was a very solid preseason.
Summer camp is really a time that you come and see how stronger you got, how faster you got with the summer workouts, and just give you like a competition standpoint, and just go out there every day and see, what you've learned the day before and to get better.
I'll say this to this group tonight. It's okay to be a little old-fashioned. You know what I mean? It's okay. And that's kind of what. The first year it was like, oh, why do we got to put our jerseys on? Look, it's okay. This is what we need to do. This is the right thing to do. No question. It's okay to be a little old-fashioned and get excited and yell at a football game or at a basketball game or paint your face and cheer on your classmates. It's okay to do that stuff, all right? And I encourage you to do it, and we appreciate it if you do it, okay? So, and I just talked to President Ferguson. He said on the night of a home game, it's okay not to study, too.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But just make sure you go to class the next day. We're really glad you're here. I hope it's a great welcome week for you. Good luck getting started with your classes. And on behalf of all of our coaches and all of our student athletes, we appreciate you. We need your support. We want your support. We value your support. And we'll see you in 2 weeks against VMI. Thanks so much.
I gotta be there at 8:30.
Class starts at 8:30?
No, I gotta,
Oh, you and Sean.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have one come at 8 o'clock for you guys. All right, he already talked to me about it. Yeah, so you guys don't have class, you'll go eat, and then you'll come back. We'll bring you back over.
Where do we go after we go to class?
I ain't gonna say it. Thank you. Thank you.
No, hold on. You're welcome. All right, Officer T. Why do you have so many classes? Hydrate.
We can't let your guard down or not prepare right because your opponent is good that we have on our schedule.
Good evening from Schumann Stadium on the campus of Ball State University as a hot 86 degrees September night is the backdrop to the season opener.
The expectation this year, to get back to a bowl, you win at least 6 games, if not make some noise in the Mid-American Conference.
What you about to do in it? I'm about to ball out! Ball State! 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 Ball out! Family on 3! 1, 2, 3!
Great way to start the season, and that's how VMI will have to attack this game. If they want to win this game, they got to control time and possession. Ball State takes the football right out of their hands on a big 3rd down stop.
Snap good, spot down. The field goal on the way by Hagee, and it splits the upright.
We did a nice job early in that game. We handled adversity well because VMI was pesky and didn't go away.
Moves Mabon in motion. Give to Green. stutter steps outside of the hash mark. Open lane into the end zone for a Cardinals touchdown. Miles back to pass, caught two-handed Williams. Bounces outside 45-40, gas pedal down the third line 30, blockers in front of him with Richard to the 20 to the 15 before he's met and taken out of bounds. Hagee on to try the field goal, snap good, spot down, T at the 15-yard line, and it's good. Gobbin the pistol. Turns left, takes the give, met as he throws. Deep ball over the middle in stride. It's caught over the shoulder by Bach. Untouched into the end zone. Touchdown VMI with 7:54 to go in the second quarter.
Every time we felt like we were ready to pull away in the game, they seemed to somehow get their way right back into it.
Miles hands to Green, works his way to the line.
And we got to make the plays that come to us offensively. All right, we're settling for field goals in the red zone. All right, we got to get touchdowns. All right, throw, catch, ball security, all the basic stuff. Okay, D, you keep playing hard. Okay, match up on what you're supposed to match up on. Get a line, we'll be just fine. All right, get the ball, set the tone right here out there. Okay. Oh man. Turn it today.
Milos, back to pass, 4 receivers in the set. Screens to the running back, Green, caught 35, in between the numbers to the 20. Cuts it middle of the field to the 5, for a Cardinals touchdown. The ball hop loose, it's on the deck, and every single Ball State Cardinal acts like they have it. Pounds his way into the end zone for a Cardinals touchdown. Open grass 30, 25-20, angles 10-5, dives pylon.
The runner was still in bounds when he hit the pylon with the ball. Touchdown.
End of 3 quarters. Ball State 34, VMI 17. Milo stands in shotgun, turns right, hands Gilbert, off left tackle, sees a hole. James Gilbert with his second touchdown today.
Well, there's that comparison to Jarvian Franklin again. The power of Gilbert, also the balance.
Throws lofted pass, middle of the field, into the end zone, and it's caught by Patterson. a whole 40. Gas pedal 30, 20. Down to number 10, 5, touchdown. Darian Green. This man is so quick. Victory formation, Miles in white, snap to him, a back on either hip, right knee into the ground, and that all but does it. Ball State 46, VMI 36.
Proud of you guys. I'm happy we got the win. I'm happy with how we responded, all right, in a seesaw kind of game, okay? But I think we're gonna watch that film in the morning and be a little ashamed of ourselves at times. You know what I mean? Because it had some of those kind of plays in it. You know, whether it was drops or coverage, leverage issues, or whatever the case may be. Okay, but we made the plays we needed to make, and I think there's going to be a lot to be learned from this thing tomorrow. Okay, so enjoy it. Right? They don't come easy. All right, and I want to make sure that we never get to a point where we don't enjoy a win. Okay, but at the same time, there's got to be tremendous humility in here. All right, and an understanding of how much work needs to be done and how many things that need to be corrected. And you got to hold each other accountable. Right? You got to hold each other accountable. If it's a drop ball or it's leverage on a coverage or whatever the case may be, make sure you're holding each other accountable so we get better. Okay? Everybody on the same page? Yes, sir. All right, let's grab it in. Earn it today.
My personal life's a little bit different than the other 112 guys on the team. I have a wife. Me and Hannah met our senior year of high school and dated all the way up until 2.5 years ago when we got married in July of 2013. From the time I met her, I knew that this was the girl I was going to marry. I mean, when that day came, and I asked her to marry me, and she said yes, which thank God she said yes, because I don't know what would have happened if she didn't. She made me the happiest man alive, absolutely. The only day that topped that was July 2nd of this year when we had our daughter Reese. Luckily I got the chance, we were off for a week during summer, and she went in for a regular visit to the doctor, and they just told us, said, how do you feel we're gonna have a baby tonight? And I was like, I mean, it was just a shock of that. Like I was so happy that I was actually home and didn't have to rush back from Muncie and maybe end up missing the birth of our daughter. She never complained, nothing, ever. And that day, like, I mean, my emotions, like, she almost had to keep me calm. Like, I was like freaking out. Like, every little buzzer that went off in the hospital room, like, I was freaking out, and she was like, it's fine, it's fine. Honestly, nothing can explain the feeling like that day. Like, I get emotional talking about it because it's been a blessing, an absolute blessing from God, and being able to be there when our daughter was born and to share that moment with my wife and my family, that's why it makes me emotional, just to see a life brought into this world and know that it's yours.
He's a really good dad, he really is. He helps me with her so much. I mean, he comes home and that's the first thing he wants to do is go and talk to Reese and play with Reese. And you know, while I'm cooking dinner, he'll kind of entertain her, and he'll change diapers and stuff like that. Like, he's totally cool with everything like that. He's a really good dad.
Since she's been born, I mean, all the guys have been great. Like, they all want to see her. Like, there probably 50 of them have held her during fan jam and everything, and it's been great.
It was just really neat. You know, they all kind of came over there afterwards to see her and talk to her and stuff like that. And Ian and Julian and Ben, they're all just really, really good with her. They're all just great with her, really.
To see her every day when I come home you can't put it into words. Like, to see her smile and so innocent, and she's honestly, without a doubt, been the best blessing in my life, and she's given me motivation this season. want to do everything in my power to have my best year, my senior year, to make her proud. Like one day if she looks and she sees and say, that's my dad.
Well, we work 365 days a year for the opportunity to play 12 games.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the north side of Chicago.
Well, we've been pondering this question for about 7 days now. What does Riley Neal have in store for an encore? Completely different test here tonight. See how the rookie handles things behind center for Ball State.
Riley Neal stands in shotgun. Two receivers left and right. Green off his left hip. Turns the corner outside the numbers.
Probably one of the most physical defenses that any team in the country will see with this Northwestern 4-3 defense.
Sutter steps at the 35. The ball pops loose inside the numbers to our left.
Force Clayton Thorson to go to the air, and that's the key to stopping this Northwestern offense.
Shotgun snap, Thorson. Throws over the middle for a wide open Vitale at the 40. Outside the right hash mark to the 20. Angling back inside the hash mark to the 10 to the 5. Shotgun snap for Riley Neal. Throwing for the end zone on a two-handed catch that's made by Jordan Williams.
It's really a beautiful story that's being written here in the first half.
Play every play, one at a time. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear that. I want to take care of the football. I want to make field goals. I want to fit everything right and make sure we don't give up cheap ones on defense. They can't put together a 12, 14 play drive. They can't. Don't let us get in the way. Understand? Play Ball State football.
Shotgun snap, Thorson fakes the hand, throws end zone, just outside of the end of the Northwestern time. Northwestern's back in the driver's seat for the second time today. Thorson backpedals. Throwing for the end zone, over the shoulder for Carr. And Northwestern has their biggest lead of the ball game. Launches one deep, going for Williams, in the end zone for an elevating catch, made two-handed for a touchdown!
He's come to play tonight. It doesn't matter who's been matched up on him, whether it's Nick Van Hoos or Matthew Harris.
Number 17, Northwestern hangs on to a 5-point win here at home over Ball State. 24-19.
Again, gutsy effort by the defense. The third quarter was probably the worst of the four, but we gave ourselves a few chances in the fourth, and really had another shot. They converted a 3rd and 7 on that lead draw at the end. We had one more shot to get it back with pretty good field position there. So again, not a bad effort by any means, but one where we needed to make a few more plays in 6 or 7 different situations.